Google's made some big jumps in Google Classroom. None bigger than this one, and that is you now can host your own Google Classroom. Click on this, sign in, and it'll take you right to it. Because I'm on Chrome and signed in, it takes me to the Google Classroom. Now, what it was previously, somebody had to host it. So what happened in the state of South Dakota, the state hosted it. So you had to use a K-12 email address to access it. Why was that a big deal? Because if you're like me, and quite a few teachers we're already using Google, and we had oodles and oodles of stuff created already, that now we couldn't get it over to the K-12. Here's my drive, and like I said, I have thousands of things I've created here, and all of a sudden everything was stuck on one side. So it was a big step to let us go over here. And when you Google it, it should look like this. One of the videos I give you has a different look, but it looks like this. You should be able to create or join your first class. So I'm going to try create, and I'm going to say I create a class. Let's see. Using Google School with students. If so, a school must sign up for a free G Suite account before you can use your classroom. Well, okay. Create the class. I'm going to say it's SPED 465, and I'm going to call it, which section is it? It's Fall 17, and subject, just to get us started, I'm going to say it's math. Okay, and I'm going to create it. Okay. Stream, topics, view all, those types of things. So here's where I'm going to ask you to trudge on from these posts on how to do stuff. But what I want you to do when you're done, you got to create 2 assignments. You got to create a class. You can give it this name, but you're going to use the contacts from this class, and that's who you're going to make assignments for. And why I want you to make 2, because I not only want you to be able to grade them and put grades in, but also see what happens when you have 2 to grade. So we're going to have real simple things that you put in here for assignments, and I would like them to be 2 different math assignments on 2 different topics in math. All right, well, let me see if I can make an assignment here. First, I think I got to invite you, so I come students here. I thought I could do by my group, but I think I got to come it says a name or an email, so that's kind of interesting to me, because I would think you would have your classes in group. Of course, the other way is to invite you with a code to this, and I could do that, display this to you out, send all of you that code, and maybe I'll try that. I'm going to copy that and send that all to you. Okay. So there, I've sent you a code now how to get into this, into a SPED 465, and of course we're all going to do this, so we're going to get a bunch of different codes, and hopefully we can keep them straight. And I just ask you to do each assignment with this. So now I'm going to go back to Stream, and I'm going to create an assignment and send you an assignment. And so when I hold this over the plus, I'm going to say create assignment. It's kind of, because it says in the tutorials, you look through all this, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here. I'm just going to do this. I'm going to say this is fractions. Now I'm going to call this decimals to fractions. Okay, and it will be for all the students in the class, yes. And I will say this. typo here. Okay, the due date. Put a due date here and a topic. And I'm going to say this is due here. And it's really too late because I won't be able to see them here. Time is 11. Okay. And that topic, I'm just going to call it math just because I don't know what else to call it. And here's this. Here's my fractions. I'm going to add that. View and edit the same file. Each gets a different one. So this is everybody gets their own. Okay. Lots of different ways to make them there. There, that'll work. Okay. So I have one there, and you could make a second one the same way in a different subject, whatever, but you can create all your different classes here this way. And then when you turn them in, you'll have to look at these tutorials on how to do different things. And I put up a bunch of different things for you to look at. Very interesting. I started reading some of this and I couldn't stop. Don't pay any attention to this down here. I'm just going to leave that here for now.